Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly spirit reading from October 18th to the 25th. So I'm actually starting the video even before I set up the cards because it's exactly how I feel about this week coming up. Relief that we're finally going into another week because, wow, this week, they said in the other reading for this week that it was going to be wonky. Wonky doesn't even cover it. They were showing me almost like pancakes on a grill, you know, when you flip pancakes up in the air and you flip it over. It's like every time you thought you had a handle on something, it flipped again. Anything that could possibly get flipped got flipped. Yeah, so it was a difficult week. They had said wonky, you know, don't get lost in it and, you know, hold your balance and tolerance and patience and all that. But I mean, they weren't kidding for the week. I mean, so that I'm setting it up, it's like almost the excitement of a new week and relief that you could get your bearings a little bit more. It's going to be feeling like another rhythm, that we made it out of the wonkiness and everything getting flipped every time we did something. It just flipped around again. It was a very strange energy. I know that people comment, a lot of planets were in retrograde. Like I said, a lot of times my spirit messages relate to the planets, but I just get it as a spirit message. But they had said it was going to be wonky, but it really, it feels like they gave me that image of a pancake on the grill. Like every time you got a handle on something, it flipped again. And it was also add to it, like to sprinkle on to make it even more entertaining, whereas it was very emotional. It was really affecting our energy, everything that was going on also. So then we had to deal with that too. I mean, it could be you were running across the gamut in how you were feeling on things too, but things were flipping. So this week, 18th to the 25th, you could be feeling that you're finally settling into a different kind of rhythm, that things are more controllable, that you have a handle, that the worst is over. It was almost like a week of waiting for the other shoe to drop, and now the shoes have dropped and you're just dealing with what's in front of you, and it's more grounded. I want to say like you've landed, because when everything was flipping around, it was very ungrounding, unstabilizing kind of energy is the best word, unstabilizing. So you could feel like things are settling, stabilizing, and now it's just dealing with what's in front of you in the physical, focusing on what you need to do. And the worst of that energy is we're coming out of it. So let's get into the 18th to the 25th, the messages for the archangels, for all of us, for the journey. We're going to tap into the energy of the week. We're going to tap into the goddess guidance. We're going to tap into what to surrender to make it easier. We're going to tap into messages from heaven, our loved ones passed on, our spirit guides, and we're going to end it with guardian angel messages. For the 18th to the 25th, let's just get into it. What are the overall messages that want to come through for the week? Definitely pay attention to your own intuition at this time. You know, besides what I say, whatever you get directly, you know, always honor what you feel directly. So let's get the messages from the archangels for the overall messages that want to come through for the week of the 18th to the 25th. So relieved that this week is going to be over. Oh my goodness. It'll just be easier. Even if you have difficult things to deal with, it's still easier energy. It's easier energy. It just really is. Okay. So the 18th to the 25th, let's get into it. Okay, let's see. What are the archangel messages from the 18th to the 25th? What are the messages for the journey or mind, body, spirit for the journey 18th to the 25th? So they're going to get specific here. Already I can tell they're making me go through the majority of the deck. What are the messages, the clear messages for the 18th to the 25th? Right away, we're getting those two. Okay, so let's see. Those are the only two that I want to go through right now. Look at that. Yes, Three of Gabriel, Ace of Gabriel. So make no doubt about it. We're going to have movement, finally, an easier time where you can actually see that things are going to be working out. These are all about passion. This is normally the wands in the tarot. So we have Three of Gabriel. There's prosperity arising from wise planning. It's time to take the next steps. There's optimistic plans that turn out as expected. This could be a time where you could start to see that movement, like things finally coming in, that shift of like they said, the energy is getting better, where it felt like, where are the results? Where are my steps? You could see that. And also this thing about wise planning, it's time to make those moves in the physical. So it could be with projects or work. You could see that's full steam ahead. And you can see things are starting to work out, like your ships are coming in. There's also new things coming in to work on. Here it says a gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration. It's the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So definitely new passion, new projects, new things coming in the physical to get fired up on again. To take your projects, I would say your projects, your work to the next level, next steps, how you can do even more expansion. Optimistic plans turning out. I'm making even more plans for more ships to come in. So this could be very work-oriented, project-oriented, that there's finally moving that you can have almost expansive steps with or on. You could be getting the gift of reignition, meaning like inner flame, your inner passion being stirred up again to seize new opportunities. You feel inspired. You know, all of that inside, but then also outside, you're actually maybe getting new projects, new things to work on, all of this. And they're saying, yeah, prosperity is coming in, abundance is coming in, rewards for hard work coming in. You could also be actually, this wise planning is really leaping out at me with the energy finally settling down, and you have what's in front of you very methodically, strategically planning what are your next steps, handling the things that are in your work or your projects. And there's optimistic plans that are turning out as expected. So it could almost feel like your ships are coming in, you're seizing the new, and you're building upon that starting next week with projects and everything else. So there's a reignition of passion and also projects and work to go forward, to expand on. You could see that there are going to be ways that you can expand on it, taking your plans to other levels. So that's movement forward when it comes to projects and work, inside and out. And so that's where we're finally getting out of that difficult energy where you may have felt like you were treading water, or that you were against the tide, and it was just the energy inside and out that was stopping us with steady movement forward with plans and things like that. So you could see things are taking off again, I would say. Yeah, and you're fired up again, especially when it comes with projects and work, and just steadily keep going with the plans. Yeah, change your life moments. So, you know, these are tower moments. That's usually the tower. So definitely these projects, new things. Oh my gosh, we're getting 2 major arcanas here. So yeah, there's a definite shift. When they talked about shift in energy, we're getting the change your life, and we're getting the moon. So like I said, there's a lot that's coming up within our feelings that we're being guided to at this time. So very intuitive, I would say, and also changing your life. I almost feel like these two together, it's like we're really, like they said, we're navigating through all these changes to our feelings, our intuition, all our clairs at this time. But that's how we're navigating, and that's what we're following through on when it comes to our projects and our work in the physical. So this is going to be amplified. These are like change your life moments, sudden revelations that offer freedom, breaking free of procrastination. It almost feels like that energy has shifted where you can embrace the opportunities that change brings. And the moon is the opportunity to improve your plans. Again, this was talking about wise planning. It's prosperity arising from wise planning. So you may really find that there's opportunities here to improve your plans. So you're going to be listening to your intuition for that accurate guidance. Face your fears, grow stronger. So there are opportunities to really here to change things, right? You're going to be listening to all your clairs, your guidance, but it's definitely for the new projects, the work, the plans to bring more in. So just really pay attention to your intuition is off the charts, seizing those new opportunities, making those ambitious plans for the new, like new growth, new expansion. You're going to be fired up to do that, to take things, to have more ambitious plans when it comes to new things in the physical. Don't tell me that's another major arcana. I mean, they did say it was a, no, it's not. Okay, so 3 of Michael. It's time to release the past. You're going to grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. So there could have been things, you know, especially when you talk about change your life, these moments where a lot has left. You got to go for the new and bring those new shifts in, and you're following your intuition to do that, and you're trying to seize new things in the physical to bring in that new expansion, that new, like say the tower is those abrupt changes, and you have to build something else in your life when it comes with your projects, your work, taking things further. There's a lot that's being worked on to release the past, to heal the disappointments, the wounds in our hearts, everything that we've endured up to this part, we're being helped with. I want to say time heals all wounds, but release the past. We're growing from the situations. through the changes and all these changes, there's a lot that we're releasing of the past at this time to move on from the heartbreak, disappointments, to get fired up again, to bring in more abundance, our plans working out. We have to have the stamina for this. So yeah, to go for our dreams, our abundance. So basically what they're saying is we're getting past what these two major arcanas are doing is inspiring us, the fire, the passion, to bring in, go forward on ambitious plans for your expansion, to bring things to the next level. To take next steps, to be optimistic, right? Because these are change your life moments and you're listening to your intuition, seizing new opportunities and following your intuition to bring more in. For what? To get past the heartbreak, disappointments, and bring more in the physical for abundance. So your dreams are being fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So what they're saying is, there's definitely new things in the physical. Like, first of all, inside, you're going to be feeling reignited, more passionate. There also could be new projects, new work that you're going to need to be planning, expansion, taking things to the next level. What is this all about on a higher level? It's change your life, meaning there are tower moments, there are sudden revelations, breaking free from procrastination, being inspired and motivated again to go forward, to bring more in, right? Like the Nine of Ariel, to get past the heartbreak, the heartache, the disappointments, the lost. What's navigating is the moon. So at times when it's not clearly illuminated, we're definitely, I always look at this little thing here as your intuition, your guidance that you're following and listening to as you go forward to create your abundance. So seizing for, it's going to be a different rhythm. They were saying definitely going forward passionately on new things in the physical, your work, your projects. You could be feeling and finding that your ships are coming in, results are coming in. It's from your planning, it's from your hard work. That's the direction to go in to get past to the heartbreak, disappointments. It is change your life moments. We've all experienced radical shifts, changes, and it's time to seize the new and follow your intuition, because your internal guidance is correct, especially when it comes to hard work paying off, your abundance, what's bringing your ships in. You're almost getting that intuitively of what plans to make. It's also helping you to stay in your passion, your fire, to keep going in this direction. So they're saying definitely your hard work is going to be paying off. It is going to be bringing ships in. Like your planning, your action, your diligence in this is exactly what you need to move forward past the heartbreak, disappointments of the past, those tower moments of the past, and you're listening to your intuition. So you're going to be helped through your intuition for the plans, for the steps to make, and everything else that are going to help you to have more fulfilled, to bring in more abundance, for hard work to pay off. So definitely listen to what you're getting. Has been a recurring message when it comes to your projects, your work. You're being helped. And these are definitely two major arcanas about new opportunities, and listen to your intuitive guidance for this, because it's enabling you to bring those ships in. I love this. It's prosperity arising from wise planning. Definitely time to take the next steps. Optimistic plans turning out as expected. So that's where you're fired up inside and out to keep going in that direction, because it's bringing it in. Like as you're in that vein, you're bringing in hard work, leading to more fulfillment, rewards for hard work, all of that, getting us out of this lack, disappointment, and everything else of the past. Your intuition is going to be off the charts. That's where you're going to be getting what to do, what plans, what steps, what to bring more of that in. That's been a recurring message. And the change your life, yeah, it's time for the new opportunities. Embrace it. You could have sudden revelations. What's interesting is these two sudden revelations. You can be getting it intuitively, what next steps actually to do that will bring more in, or what are the plans to make, like sudden clarity, I want to say, or a sudden aha moment. Also a sudden movement in the energy, like all of a sudden it's like, yes, you can, yes, the sun is shining on your efforts. Absolutely, we're getting the sun. So make no doubt about it, the sun is shining on this. What I mean is, like, the sun is shining on your efforts. The sun is also empowering you. Like they were making me say, this Ace of Ariel is on the inside out. So you may be, look how she even has like a halo glow, like she's the sun here. That you're being encouraged right now and fired up to be in your an orange has been coming, the color orange, to be your solar plexus, to stay inspired, to stay ignited, reignited, for acting on those plans, to be in an expansion mode. For what? To bring more in for yourself. So, and it's getting you out of past disappointments and everything else. So these are the major arcanas, the change your life and your intuition, but it's all helping the sun, the energy of the sun. What they were talking about, the energy has shifted. So you're going to find it easier, happier, more uplifting, more empowered to go on those plans that are going to bring more in for yourself. You're going to feel a shift. You're going to be further empowered, inspired from the inside out, and making the most of it on these plans to bring in more for yourself. So I would say you're going to feel ignited and empowered for forward movement on projects and work, and going forward with ambitious plans and looking at the next steps to take. And you have an energy that's backing you now. So let's get the Goddess Guidance messages. This is really wonderful that the sun is shining finally on this. Yes, okay, so sacred space. This is going to be important with that moon energy about your intuition. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Like I said, your intuition, I almost want to put it over here. If you need some time to tune into your intuitive guidance, it's helping you on the plans. It's helping you to stay ignited. It's helping you to empower yourself. To rejuvenate yourself, recharge yourself. Literally, recharge is like re-empowering yourself. So when you take those moments to recharge, it's really helping you in the process. And the art. So it's time to express yourself. This has been a recurring message. Express yourself through your creativity. Express yourself in all the forms that you do. But it's empowering you to be expressive at this time, especially with your projects, your work, creativity in all forms. It's not just if you're a painter, if you're something in a creative field, but you bring that creativity, your expression to your projects and your work now. You're being empowered to do so. We literally have been getting that. Expect a miracle and go outside. Okay, so Mother Mary, have faith. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered, and go outside. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So they're helping us to basically go outside. Could be very rejuvenating at this time when you need to feel empowered, like actually get out in the sun. Get out in nature. It's actually very rejuvenating to get you reignited again. I want to call it reignited. And expect a miracle. Have faith. Your prayers have been heard and answered. So like I said, you're getting help with the plans, with the actions to make to bring in more abundance has been a recurring message. And there's a very supportive energy here. Expect those miracles when you're taking those steps, when you're taking those plans. Expect a miracle also with the guidance you're receiving when you're going for your dreams, hard work paying off. Expect those miracles. There's love, support backing all around you. You are getting that kind of support. Expect a miracle, like as you're going and making those steps for hard work leading to success, for your projects, for your work. Expect miracles. Expect things to come together. Expect divine things to happen. This is the sun shining on you. Expect good things when you take those steps. Expect good things, because your prayers are being heard and answered. So things could be really coming in, working out, that kind of thing. So what does surrender at this time to make it easier? We're getting surrender, the stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. There was a recurring message about being very flexible at this time. So anytime you feel a sense of stubbornness, just notice it and decide to and choose to be more flexible. Gently observe yourself. You can become more yielding, more flexible, and you can communicate more lovingly with yourself and others. So that's really interesting during this time for yourself and others, especially when you're trying to bring more in for yourself. Let's see, surrender stubbornness, be more flexible at this time. I like that. And surrender your attachment to results. You're having expect a miracle. Like, it doesn't have to be on your plan ABC Surrender, have more faith that it's right in cahoots with the divine here, Mother Mary. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, and then you let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So it's almost like, look at this, stubbornness and releasing your attachment to results. To let go a little bit, you know, to go outside, be infused and everything else, but also it's not just you doing the work, like you're in cahoots. Cahoots? They keep on wanting me to say cahoots. There's something about this where, you know, it's not, it's almost like egotistical to think that you do it all or you handle it all. And it's like a divine orchestration. So there's something about releasing the stubbornness or attachment to results so much that you do your best, you do your part, and it's enough. And you're getting help with the plans and for results to come in. You're being inspired to move on those projects and things that your work, your projects that are bringing in more abundance. Maybe let go a little bit, or they're making me like lean back in my chair, like step back a little bit. Sometimes we're so in trying to make something happen and work, or like bring those ships in or go in that direction. But you're also working within divine timing. You're working within, you know, all of that. So there's something about that. If you just observe yourself as you're trying to bring in ships and doing your work and your projects, that you don't have to, you do it your all and your best, but then you don't put anything extra on it. So that's what they're making me say. So that's really interesting. And that also allows you to be more relaxed about it, even as much as we're trying to bring new things in and make ambitious plans and go for your abundance and hard work paying off. And we are the Nine of Pentacles, absolutely, in the physical, but there's something about it, about you can be flexible, you can relax about results. It's not all on you. It's not all on you. How beautiful. It's not all on you. Plus the sun is shining on your efforts. You're going to be really feeling you know, reinvigorated when it comes with passion for your work and the moves to make, the plans to make, and you know, but there's also something about not being so attached to results and not feeling, I guess, like a let go of pressure, that it's now all on you. You do your best and it's okay. You know, that's all you need to do. You do your best. Okay, so we're getting, continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. For the efforts and moves that you're making, the seeds that you're planting, yes, they're applauding your efforts. For all the steps and plans and things that you're doing on your work, on your projects. We have, you are a star. Step into the spotlight where you belong. Like I said, they're really fusing you up to get out there, to believe in yourself, your abilities and everything else. For the steps and the moves, the things that you're planting now, it's coming in. So believe in yourself. That's the kind of love support. You're a star stepping into the spotlight where you belong. So it's like, get out there, shine your light, bring all you are to situations. It reminds me of being in your Ace of Gabriel power. You're being fused by the sun to step up, and we're getting, make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. And look, the sun is coming in and the sun is here. So there are definitely easier times, like the sun is coming in here. Continue to grow. Do your moves, your steps, your plans. You're being reinvigorated. There's sun energy here to support you, to be empowered with the plans, with the moves, with the steps. It's definitely changed your life moments where we've had tower moments, but now we're seizing the new opportunities. And listen to your intuition, because it's off the charts. It could help you with the direction, with the plans, you could just get an inkling of what to do. You're also getting reinfused to go forward now. When you're going for your projects, for your work, take it down a notch. Even though we're very empowered, take it down a notch when it comes to overstressing or overburdening yourself about the attachment to results. There's something about that. I really like that, because they keep on pushing me back. Like they're taking my two shoulders to push it back. Like sometimes when we get all in there to make something happen or work or plan or going, you know, and we are in the physical and we're supported to do so and be in our power. There's something about also realizing it's not all on you. You do your best and then you sit back. Like you do your best and you sit back. Don't put anything extra on your mind and heart. There's a surrender your attachment to results, surrender the stubbornness. You know, there's divine backing for miracles here. So you're definitely getting divine help to stay infused when it comes to plans, expansion, bringing more in the physical, and you're fired up to do so. It's like a reinfusion, and it's going to be a better energy supporting us also with this. So get out there, continue to grow, plant your seeds, make your moves, your plans when it comes to your project, your work. You're backed. I love that Nine of Pentacles. You're going for yours. doors, bringing in more abundance. You know, be flexible, expect miracles and good things. Like, your support and backing for this has been a recurring message. And there's everything here to be in your power, like reinvigorated almost. And there's energy to support that. So you could be making great headway with the steps and the plans that you're making now to bring in more. And the energy has shifted where it's more supportive, invigorating. Like they said, make room for that happy ending. It's within your grasp. Okay, I'm going to go for you hear the noise in the background? Let's end it with guardian angel messages for the week 18th to the 25th as we go forward on these projects, reinvigorated, the sun energy. Yeah, oh, they're giving us, they want us to have courage again. Yeah, there's something about this. So, guilt and courage. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love, regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do. From your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. So they want you to know part of that 3 of Michael, like through these horrible, we've been through it. Release any guilt and release the past disappointments, the past, anything that we burden ourselves with continually. Just know you've done nothing wrong. Everything is a learning experience to expand to greater awareness and wisdom. And that's what they keep saying that we've been doing through this time. They're infusing us with courage to dare to be different. Gosh, it got so loud. To make mistakes, create. We got that express yourself and create card. For it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you're one with all creation and all is possible. So go forth and be true to yourself. For it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. So they're saying you're a star, step out there where you belong. Let go, step away from the past. Every time we step, it's almost like fitting this card. He's coming out of the darkness into the light also. But have the courage just to be nobody but yourself. We're being worked on and infused inside and out with that sun energy to be more in our power of just true to ourselves, aligned to ourselves. Everything from the past got us to here. We take the learning experiences, be different, make mistakes. You know, we're just creative. We're creating right now. And there's a forgiveness in that. You learn from your mistakes. And in the end, you're only evolving to greater acceptance and love and power for yourself. But step out there with more courage. So there's a lot about like releasing what dims your light, releasing what is in your shadow, bringing it to the light in a sense that when you go forth on your projects, you have more stamina, more in reserve. You have more light. You're bringing more wisdom and you're filled. They just say that all the time. It's like, it's almost helping us to not beat up on ourselves, to be more loving and compassionate to ourselves, and release the guilt and step up with more courage to go forward in the brilliancy that you are. Bring it to the new expansions that you want to bring in, right? We're sowing our seeds, bringing in new expansion. They're infusing you to be really in your fire, to bring that in. And for what? To stay in your power in the physical, to go in the direction of dreams, of hard work paying off, bringing in more abundance. And it's happening. You're actually getting help from your intuition, of the plans, of the moves to make, the steps to make. It's all for new opportunities. And just be easy on yourself. Release that guilt that may hold you back of woulda, coulda, shoulda, or whatever it is that saps our power. And go forward more in courage is what they're saying, and brilliancy and courage, you know, for what you're doing. So let's see, what are the other guardian angel messages? Much better energy, my goodness. It's such better energy, my goodness. I don't even know what to say. That's why I couldn't wait to do this reading. It's much better energy for these plans, these projects, for bringing in more, to go encourage, be nobody but yourself, dare to be different. So we're getting 2 more. Self-criticism. So there's guilt and self-criticism we're moving forward on to be more in our fire here. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Just what I said, like we're even being encouraged to have more love and compassion for ourselves because we sap our own power away. Like even the energy of the sun, but we have to be the sun for ourselves as well. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace those negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. Yeah, that's what they're saying. You're a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you're less than perfect. And remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. So when we remove the guilt and the self-criticism, we're more in this sun power here. Dear guardian angel, help me again to dissolve past guilt. You can't make this up. Here's guilt. So there could be things that we do that diminish our inner flame, our light, all of that. That's what they're saying here. Because these two cards combined, they're giving us this prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. And help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. And that's what we're doing. So have the courage to fulfill your true potential, more infused, more having even your own back, because it's leading to happier endings here, fulfillment of wishes, dreams, bringing more in with your projects. So this is definitely a time to feel more infused, more passionate, more fired up inside and out, to take things to the next level, make plans, go ambitiously, courageously, working hard. So the things that may have, with those cards, I feel like we're stepping out of things into more courage and letting go easier of something. Look, we're never totally 100% healed. We always have those negative voices in our head. We always, it's not like we're ever completely cured, but they're asking us to at least notice that. And whenever we do, transmute it into more positivity, be the sun for yourself, and step forward in courageousness. Be infused, be fired up for bringing more in your life. It's the energy is supporting you, and you support yourself with that as well. My goodness, they're getting so loud. One last card they said, and here it is, action. Yep, this is it, and it's orange, the sun, and it's empowering you in the physical. Here it is, here it is. So drop all fear and just do it. This is action. You have the power to create, again with that. So you have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. It's summing up the whole reading. That is what they are empowering us to do in the physical. Do you see how this all worked out? It's empowering us to do this in the physical. So take that action in the physical. They're empowering us to do so. Might just name it this. It's summing up the whole reading. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. So look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. This is the desired goals. You're taking positive action. And this is the plans. They're saying take those plans, right? Be optimistic. Be fired up for it. The sun energy is here. Take those action steps. Nothing can stop you except your own fears, which is why they said instead of your fears, talk it down and step more in courage. Anytime that negativity comes up from within, you override it with more courage. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. It's time to take those positive action steps in the physical. You're being fired up to do so, to take those steps. Here's the energy. Every time something else pops in, we're being worked on the inside with this energy as well, to replace it with more courage, to let go of whatever self-talk, negativity, or anything we have attachments to in the physical that sap our power away or something. Step more in courage and faith and keep going in the direction of your desired outcomes. It's a time for positive action. You're being supported literally by the sun for supportive act. That sun energy, to be infused enough for it. Take those plans and steps for your desired outcomes. And pay attention to your intuition back here, because you're getting that as well. Continue to grow. That's how the movement that we're doing. So I wish you the best. I'm going to end it now because they're literally doing construction. It feels right outside my window. I wish you the very, very best for this week. All the best to you. Take care. Bye-bye.